Okay. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. Still gotta find Ruby. Do I know where? No. Do I know how? No. Okay. So, in the meantime, let's ask around. Where am I? Where am I? Right. Okay, so this group. Is this unlocked?
The shaggy-haired girl kneels on the sea ice. She looks up as you approach.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us? With the church, I mean.
Can't say. Gotta ask questions first.
Shoot.
Have you seen a red-haired woman around?
No.
Just no?
It's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night and see the shadows move down the coast.
Teenagers skulking around. Gang members looking for a hole in the Union's defenses. Maybe Ruby too. But she wouldn't be able to tell from here.
That's good. No neighbors complaining about noise when you get the club going.
Exactly. It's our chance to turn the grim desolation into an overwhelmingly fun dance party.
What am I trying to get out of you guys? So obviously I want some empathy. I think... they're staying copacetic, I'm staying copacetic. Let's get some electrochemistry going on. Not that much electrochemistry. I'm not going to need physical instrument. Let's get some genes on. Drama. Yeah. Sure. Why not? Let's see. Let's actually also get some logic here. Definitely not going to need the visual calculus. Yeah, that looks good.
Hello again.
I'd like to know more about your associates.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
What do you mean? You must know something about them.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
To the cops.
What about you? What about yourself?
Me? I'm a silver bird.
I'll ask about that later then.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
Yeah, let's throw one in empathy. Yeah, that shouldn't be that hard. Pick up the tape recorder.
Hello again.
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands.
I'm sorry you have to sit here on the ice feeling miserable. At your age, or at any age, in this weather, waiting for it to get dark.
She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup.
The people who built this world intended it to be better for you, but they failed. It is easier to live in their failure with this by your side.
The wind howls, she remains silent. It's real. Tell her.
It's not a childish fantasy. It can be a real weapon against what's coming for you now.
What is?
Nothing, if you got this. Don't be scared.
Okay, I'll stick to it.
Something changes between you two. She looks at you differently now. As an equal. A fellow human being.
So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer?
I'd like to know more about your associates.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
Gotta be something about them.
Of course I do. I just
To the cops.
Okay.
don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
You said eating me? There's nothing eating me. Other than all of the horrible, horrible memories that I erased.
Come on, I can tell. But, okay. Be a boyadero about it if you want to.
I guess there is something that's been making my life hell.
What is it?
People just keep putting their selfish interests ahead of the greater good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no one understands that sometimes you gotta make sacrifices for the sake of progress. It's all very, this is not going the direction I thought it was.
So, the thing that's been eating you is the slow pace of social progress.
No, that's probably not it, is it?
No, it sounds like you just got chick issues.
Now that you mention it, I found these letters I threw in the trash. They might have something to do with it.
Okay. Why'd you think that?
They were written in a woman's hand, and oh boy, did reading them make me feel not good.
There you have it then, chick trouble. Not political after all. Who was she?
Have no idea.
Really? You seem to be pretty upset about this chica. Are you sure you don't remember anything about her?
I remember her scent, and that's all.
Wow, man. That's some pretty strange shit. Are you sure the letters were for you?
Yeah, I'm sure. Why would I have reacted so strongly otherwise?
How come you don't remember, though? Is it like some selective memory thing?
I think it's more about me getting so unbelievably drunk I completely erased all memory of this world.
Yeah, or it might be that. This one time I did so much booze that I forgot too.
Booze? Huh?
It's obvious she's done more than booze.
Or it might just be some psych bullshit, you know? Königstein wank.
What is this Königstein wank?
You know, the psych thing they've got going on there. Rich people like it. People in Königstein are mostly rich.
Thanks for the bullshit psych thing then.
You're welcome. Might be for the best to keep that shit forgotten though. Just my opinion. If it itches, don't scratch.
Well, that's it for now. Alright. You know, I'm thinking maybe a little more authority might be a good thing right now. That fits. Alright, what else is getting? Yeah. Okay. Let's go see what they're really about.
The large-headed youth has
Good morning, comrade. Yeah!
Huh? I see you're here again. Offside, man. Did I mention getting us into the church would help?
I thought we'd be okay by now.
Doing what I can.
It's not easy for him. It probably took him years to get used to Andre. He looks like a well-thought-out individual. The synchronization might be worth it in the long run.
How about now? Are the signs all right now?
Nah. Still strongly out of sync. Stage gamma disalignment.
What?
You heard me.
I did. I got no idea what that means.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Yeah. About the church. Checked it out.
And? What happened?
A shadow-clad being climbing the beams. Man living in the ceiling.
Oh man, the crab man you mean? Who is he? What did you think?
Seems okay, to be honest. Very spiritual.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
Just preaching and praying from the looks of it.
No matter. Is he gonna be a problem? Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we gonna do about him?
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
Actually, he told me he wouldn't mind the nightclub at all.
I dunno, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice friendly hyper time?
Hyper time? Is this some new drug thing? Is that a funnel? In a still? Don't worry, I don't think he really gives a damn about you or anybody else. No, he does give a damn about other people. You're just gonna have to live with the crab man.
I guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light. Yeah!
Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you see her?
He was using the mainframe when Suna, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, appeared.
A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
She says you guys haven't been completely honest with me.
Come on, man. Who will you trust? The spooky programmer or us? We just want to make the world a better place.
Feel the love! Get down and feel it!
A half-hearted sell of something which does not seem worth buying.
The love? No, not really feeling it at all.
You'll get there, believe me. When we've got our gear set up, things will be flowing and pumping. Anyway, now that it's settled, how did she seem? I mean, disposition-wise, about the dance club idea. Ja, oder nein? Rocking it or dropping it?
She did not like the idea.
What a pity! That's my favourite thing in the world! And she doesn't like it at all!
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam? And into a laser-lit future of dance and unity?
Unity! Dance!
She made it quite clear she won't leave until her project is finished.
And you can't just evict her?
No, I won't evict her. You have to come up with a different solution.
Look at you, honour man!
Yep.
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
The lines in the dark exist! Coexist!
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
She absolutely does not. Really despises it.
Egghead cannot believe what she just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment, but then he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
I refuse to throw her out. She was there first, and her work is more important than yours. But I can try convincing her.
Excellent! Good luck, my friend.
I want to ask you about this tent full of equipment.
Yes. What?
I see you brought your own water.
Yeah. Good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even has running water.
And it's distilled, too.
Oh. It's the one they sell at the fuel station.
It's like he's lying to you, my liege. But he's slippery enough that there's nothing for you to grab hold of.
Alright.
Yeah. Good to have, bitch to carry.
About another thing.
Yes. What?
He nods enthusiastically, no doubt a little relieved.
Okay, the clastices, those next. Let's try the logic for
Goodbye,
now.
officer.
What have I got for logic? I know I got a lot more. Got a lot of logic. Okay. Yep. That might be all I've got. My lot more might just be the one. No, wait. Yeah. I'll logic the shit out of him. It's 2 logic. That's 1 logic. Okay. That's about as good as it's gonna get. Let's
Hi again. So, how are things going?
That's pretty good. Let's see if we can do this.
Okay, so the Speed Freaks want to start a club for dance music. That much checks out. Youths like music. You feel as though you might have liked music more when you were young, too. But you digress.
A 4. 1 short. 1 short! What's the gist of it?
The gist of it is, they want to turn the church into a club, but a suspicious element has overtaken the building. It's very important to understand what the gist of things is. Always consult the gist before making up your mind. This is going well. Plus, and it has to be considered, you can't invent the future of dance music in this smelly old tent. Imagine if you had the church. That settles it. Analysis complete. Their story checks out. All in all, you really can't tell what that mean programmer grandma was talking about.
We mentioned some kind of classices owning the church. Who are these?
Oh yeah, that's a meteor and name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Humor me, Andrew. What is the founding party?
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know? I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organisation.
And?
And they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericanassian church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the innocentic system, no?
Now, Andre, in your opinion, would this ancient religious organization who anoints the innocent want a club for Anodic music in one of their churches?
Totally.
The Pericanassian church is about love. And Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericanassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance. Love is hardcore.
You know, I really can't disagree.
Unity!
Unity!
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
I guess love can be pretty hardcore.
Oh yeah, it can.
He's coming around. You're getting it.
I don't quite understand what you're talking about. What's a posse?
Your posse's like your people, man. Like you got your cut posse. You look out for each other and you party together. That's a posse.
And where is your posse, detective? Nothing comes to you. The world is silent.
Sounds like you're just saying random things. Love, posse, make noise.
Are we?
Yeah!
Yeah, nah. Okay. I'm cool with this. I understand it was lame of me to suggest otherwise. The Nordic music is about love, so the Perkinesian Church.
Yeah! Yakokata! The place to be!
You know, I want to know if they're honest about it, and I believe they're not, but I want this dance club to be a thing.
He seems ecstatic that you share his vision of Pericarnassianism.
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
Okay.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving. You feel like you could go for a little disco when, or if they get this club going. You've got it in you.
Goodbye, officer.
The large-headed kid.
Good morning, comrade. Yeah.
Nope.
Huh? I see you're here again. Offside, man. Did I mention getting...
Yeah, quite a few points away. Surely we must be able to come to some sort of agreement. Let's get some interfacing gloves. Yeah. Empathy. Logic is probably going to she's probably going to respond well to logic. So yeah. How long until the Wasteland of Reality is done? Nice. A while. Okay.
Yes, what is it?
What if you didn't have to leave? I talked to Andre and he wants to make it work.
I don't want to make anything work.
Hold on, you don't want to make anything work?
Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
It's not the anodic dance music that's made her bitter. It's the failure of Fortress Accident.
Oh. I feel like I shouldn't bring it up, but yeah. Are you bitter because your radio game project failed?
That's right. If we couldn't get our Welkins to happen, I don't want anything to happen. Ever again.
That is surprisingly straightforward of you.
There's not a trace of irony in her voice. She means it.
Okay. Suggestion time. I think I'm already as maximum as I can be. Yeah, I don't have any other suggestion-y things. So, yeah.
Yes, what is it?
And yeah, come on.
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
Listen, about your research. You mentioned earlier it's not going very well. Maybe I can help with something?
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
But if I could help you finish the project, then you wouldn't have to live in a church anymore. Then boom, boom, boom. Just think about wouldn't have to live in a church anymore next to the boom boom. Just think about it.
She thinks about it, a glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
All right. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
Is this the filament you're looking for?
No, that's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization. I don't need it.
In his defense, it was simply lying in the desk drawer of an abandoned cubicle.
Okay, but still.
You mean the Studio Fortress accident in the doomed commercial area?
Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady.
Already been there.
Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge.
We
Just
left
go
it.
and get it.
We left a dead body there. And when? Or where?
In the giant ice bear fridge. I just told you. It has red glowing eyes. It's impossible to miss. You just need to get the offside copy from the ice bear.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying,
Found a note in the ice bear. Said offsite had been moved to a safer place.
Wait. A note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
It said it had been taken to an ice cream maker. Signed by someone named Silslaw?
Jawiza. Of course. Our project lead, Suliswov Jawiza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. And feature creep, and the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The offside copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous. And the heads... I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them. Go find that copy from that ice cream maker, will you?
Valley of 1,000 Heads. You like the sound of that.
Found the ice cream maker, but couldn't get it open. Completely frozen. You wouldn't have to have any tools that would help with that, would you?
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out.
There's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet. It's a thing. Something she holds dear.
Oh, the object. What is the off-site copy and why do you need it?
It's a backup of my former employer's project. The radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer.
She's making it extra simple for you.
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to go to my old workspace and get the filament.
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on-site?
If it's an off-site copy, why is it still on site?
Oh God, not this again. It is not on site. It is in the basement. Perfectly safe and not connected to the front at all.
Basement? Sounds like it's technically still on-site.
And no, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected it from the data loss. There's nothing wrong with keeping the backup in the basement. What happened was a freak accident that has nothing to do with how the backup was stored. We clear?
This is clearly a painful topic for her. She must have had to explain herself numerous times.
Why can't you go and get the filament yourself?
The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse, whatever that means.
Why does she think you're part of the curse?
Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil.
Don't be too harsh. It's only because of their socioeconomic situation.
Yes, but she literally started praying for the higher powers when she first saw my range civic. I'm not making this up.
The lieutenant coughs like he's amused.
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets and amulets. Wards. It looked like some Semenine magic.
Oh, by the way, we did put a dead body in that fridge.
Wait, what? Whose dead body?
You know, we don't actually have to tell the entire world about the fridge.
Whose body is it?
Don't worry, it was just temporary. Part of an official investigation.
You put it there? You put a dead body inside the ice bear fridge.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. Very cool. Thanks for keeping me in the loop.
We would appreciate it if you kept this knowledge to yourself, miss.
Who would I tell? My mother? I don't have anyone to tell. And if I did, I wouldn't. I don't care.
Alright, we'll go look for the offsite copy.
Thanks. And here's my Kvalsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the offsite copy, then you can keep the Kvalsund.
Deal!
It hurts a bit for her to say this. She's not too happy to be parting with the Kvalsund. The legendary Kvalsund multi-tool. This is Prybar version 2.0 for professionals like you.
I'm a professional! The tool. The awesome tool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That looks cool. Oh. Okay. Oh no, that's gonna be super annoying. Alright. Let's go, we got a multi-tool. Gonna open some stuff up. Kitsuragi, I have no idea what this has to do with the case. I'm just excited to be here. Alright, physical instrument. What have I got for physical instrument? Probably should have done... I knew this was going to happen anyway. Probably should have done this instead of figuring out... any other loadout. But I think... Yeah, okay. Well, it's giving me a +2. What do we got here?
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut. Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Alright, let's unplug this.
Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Very smart. Opening the lid should be much easier after the ice cream maker has defrosted.
Yep. Has it defrosted yet?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
Well, let's try it once and see if it gets better when it's actually unfrozen.
Ice squeaks beneath your Kvalsund multi-tool, but your fingers slip away from the tool. The lid shutters tightly as before, and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do other than wait for it to defrost or bulk up and get stronger.
Do not turn the ice cream crank. Might damage something. Okay. Oh man, that is gonna be a thing. Do I want logic and perception or just encyclopedia? I want the logic, I don't want to lose the perception. And let's increase these shivers. And sure, the drama. Let's stick with bow tie. Whoops. Oh, it wasn't what I meant to push. But also, maybe now I can get into the blue door without a multi-tool. This is involved in the case.
You see a heavy steel door. It could be connected to the box. The door does not.
Okay, no. Well then. What about from upstairs? Can I open you?
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Okay, 15. I get a 2. Yeah. Plus 4. That is not enough. Not enough by a lot. Just really hoping this multi-tool would help.
Two neon lit shapes.
Whoops.
A man and...
Not what I wanted to do. Just gotta wait for that ice to melt. What's up? Well, let's go and get those drugs from Kuno's dad. It's probably not home. Let's see. Not that one. Flat number 12. Where are you, number 12? Okay, so gonna want some authority here. Probably also, yeah. 7-4. Reaction speed. Yeah. Oh, wait. Man from Hemingdoll. That already has physical instrument. I don't. Well, maybe if those. Ooh, the authority. Yeah. Rather not take the hit to authority. Yeah. Yeah. What other thing? Pain threshold or volition? let's go for this. Are you 12?
You hear someone walking around inside. Rearrange.
Nope. Oh, that's where the meeting's. You're not building 12 or number 12, are you?
This door has been closed with a pad.
Nope. That's no doubt where the meeting is. Where is apartment 12? Or is that you?
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno Doroita.
Looks like we found Kuno's dad.
And the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
Yeah. Let's get them chain cutters out. Do I knock?
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges. No response. The apartment numbers have fallen off the door, leaving the panel with a sticky 1-shaped shadow and a marker drawn 2. Good thing you already have the chain cutters in your hand. Nothing left to do now but snip, snip, snip. The cutter goes through them like dead leaves. The links fall to the ground on the other side of the door.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
Let's get these drugs and get out of here. Yeah, no, that was definitely mine. Huh. Glossy erotica. Oh, he's sleeping. So, do I have anything else to improve my savoir-faire? I've already got a +2. I don't think there's anything else I can do to increase it. Oh yeah, no, these are definitely my pants. Oh, it's kind of an embarrassing story how those ended up there. Okay. What's from 2 years ago?
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, sits a small bottle of amphetamine, conveniently equipped with a straw. You could slip the bottle right into your pocket. The lieutenant wouldn't even notice.
Lieutenant, I've located the psychoactive substances.
Good. Confiscate it.
The minuscule amount of amphetamine doesn't interest the lieutenant in the slightest. He listens instead to something in the other room.
Oh, right.
A phone book lies. You could slip. You pocket the bottle as if it were the.
Confiscated it. All right. Can I take down the dad? There is no way. Dad's gonna beat the shit out of him if he finds out. So, what was Half-Light again? Half-Light? Threatening. Physical instrument or Half-Light? Let's get this Half-Light going. Physical instrument's not gonna work. So, let's also get a crowbar involved. Oh, this is a dumb idea. This is such a dumb idea. Alright. What else do I want to beat this guy up? Oh, probably some pain threshold. Alright. That's pain threshold and Half-Light. Half-Light's not bad. I might be able to threaten him.
bundle of clothes heaped on the bed, a stained parka, some towels and a duvet, some socks even. In the dark, it looks like a nest.
Hold up, Lieutenant. Look at that pile of clothes.
Mm-hmm. Something underneath there is breathing. It doesn't give a shit that you're a cop. Stop your hand now, or you're gonna die. It's not too late. No one's going to blame you for backing out. You don't have to do this. Just get out.
Oh, fuck this. I'm out. I need a gun before can take him down. Doesn't care you're a cop, and I am not physically capable. This is the balcony. I want to take down the dad. Okay. Is that ice cream maker open yet? It's been like a whole half hour. Nope. Just wanna... Not what I wanted. Then... Have anything else for physical instrument? I don't think so. Alright, that.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it, slowly.
Okay, still melting. Alright. Well, let's change into my normal clothes. Some visual calculus going on. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Get some shivers. Shivers or visual calculus? Visual calculus. No, I'm gonna need shivers soon. That's good. That's good, that's good. That's good, that's good. Composure. Yeah, that's good. I'm still not sure where else on the boardwalk it wants me to go. I feel like I've gone all over the boardwalk. All the way up. Can't get there, can I?
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years.
Let's try and see inside.
Dripping water falls from a high place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase. There's rust and corrosion on the bars. They're foaming with it. And a small layer of white salt from the sea.
Hey, Lieutenant, can you see inside?
No. I won't even try. You know,
Oh.
I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
Really?
This partner of his, Eyes, things didn't end well. It saddens him to say his name. Don't even ask. He wouldn't answer. Maybe some other small talk.
You can still shoot, right?
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I pass my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
His hands lead the way when it comes to that. And his shoulders. It's reflex.
Huh. Still can't get in. Yeah, no. Where else on the boardwalk am I supposed to go? Figure out where the sniper would have been. So yeah, all the way along. No thoughts appear. Whoop. Strong wind.
There's some tear. An empty cigarette package. Whoever tossed it here was a heavy. Red Astra is the black market version of 2 empty bottles of Tallulah. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness. You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it. It's no older than a day, or it's hard to concentrate in the smell.
How do I rule this out as the sniper location? Is it back here? It's back here? Where is the random spot that I need to go to? Whatever. Okay. Oh.
The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the earth.
Yell hello.
There's no echo, and no answer.
What is this?
Maybe it's just a storm drain for the sewer.
Kim, you know what's down there?
No idea. Could be connected to one of the buildings around here.
Think we might find Ruby down there?
We might find her down somewhere. There's an old storm drain system beneath Martinez that's mostly collapsed. Revachol sewage system has been built and rebuilt 4 or 5 times now.
We know that she's got a map of the sewers.
In conclusion, she could be under any building.
But not in there.
I hope not.
Oh, she's totally in there. It's a Shivers reset. Can I attempt this 3% again?
You see, a once bright, a slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, tomorrow is just a whisper away. Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall, and the coastal breeze rustling and sighing in the remains of the edifice. Felled Electrical. How ironic. All these dark rooms. Felled Electrical. You only know them as a small company that makes ink cartridges. Looks like they used to be big. There's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
Is Ruby in there?
In there? She could. Oh.
Why single out this one building?
Okay. 20. What have I got? What have I got for shivers? Okay. That increases 1, that increases 1. Have I got anything else? I don't think so. Drop shivers. Oh, right. Nope, that's Inland Empire, not shivers. There we are. Springtime cold. Scented scarf. Or scented, yeah, scented scarf. Looks like a bow tie. Okay. Well. It's a plus.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D. Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Listen to the wind.
Suddenly, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead, no rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down or gone behind a corner. You only hear distant waves washing the coast. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb.
What was I even trying to do?
Trying to talk to the wind, the city. Whatever you thought would happen did not, and now you're just standing there in the pale of the morning, with your hands fallen to your side. Is trying to talk to the city something you've done before? Is it in your secret repertoire? A trick for when you're out of ideas?
How do we? And then, anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village.
Okay. And if that fails?
Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter.
Walk the coast. An adventure awaits. Buckle up and raise your collar.
Alright. Nope, failed that one again. Okay. Now let's swap out the shivers. Some pain threshold. Some visual calculus. And what else did I have there? Nah, I'm cool with the man from Hemingway Doll. Alright, let's ask the cryptozoologist. Yeah, like Kim suggested. He's probably been wandering around a bit. Peter knows that she's around there, but Harry doesn't. Okay. Sector by sector. Can I get into this now?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot.
Oh.
The wind has blown a sand dune.
Nope. Haha. 20 interfacing. Actually, how far am I away from that being a decent one? So that's plus 6. It's 14. Got 8 there. Don't think I have anything else that can increase it though. Where are you, cryptozoologist? Oh, what's this? Oh shoot, yeah, no, I remember putting that there. Oh, I shouldn't be leaving my clothes around like this. It's just kind of awkward. Alright. Where was it? He was on the other side of this. So let's, yeah. Hey, friend.
Hello, hello. What can I do for you, officer?
Looking for a suspect. Have you seen a woman with red hair who seemed to be on the run?
I'm afraid not, officer. I've been busy digging around in the reeds for days, looking for signs of insect activity. I'm less interested in mammalian concerns, to be perfectly honest.
The lieutenant takes a short note in his notebook, then gestures for you to proceed.
Did you know Gary was hiding the armor?
Hell no. I had no idea. And I'm still cross with him, to be honest. It's not like him. He's got his quirks, but dishonesty, disloyalty are not one of them.
Thanks.
He's still glad his friend stood up for him.
Lena seems pretty eager for you to return.
And I'm eager to return to her, I assure you. But I can't leave before we finish with these traps. My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
Come on, Morel. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
That's a thing.
Won't let Lena down. Sounds like the cryptozoologist's wife shares a special connection to the Phasmid somehow.
I didn't know the Phasmid was so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers.
Really? She sighted the Phasmid? She didn't tell me that.
Yes. That's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine.
Needless to say, you must ask her about the mysterious Phasmid.
I mean, obviously.
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian Phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
Maybe you could go back to the whirling, warm up, come back to check the traps later?
No. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the Phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
He's dead set on this. I could go for some trap setting.
What if we checked the traps for you?
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
We're looking for someone hiding on the coast. Looking for another thing might lead us to us. I mean, that's the actual answer. But what I'm going to say is that chaos is my method. I am its Scion.
Well, be that as it may, I'd really appreciate the help.
What do I do if there's a Phasmid in one of the traps?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
Where are the traps?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near. Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church. The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them, you should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
But Kim, maybe your subject is hiding out in the reeds with the traps.
I have a feeling the only people foolish enough to spend their time skulking among the reeds are these poor fools, and us. But fine, it's not like we are drowning in leads.
Exactly. What if I encounter the Phasmid in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed. It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
Lay it on me.
Wise choice.
I hope you're not buying this. It dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
Alright, let's do this.
Right. Which means you two can pack up and go back to the boiling.
Whatever he thinks about this detour, it's clear that these men are exhausted and in need of assistance.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Just don't be doing all crypto-fascisty stuff when you're back there.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
If it's more cryptid-related business you want to discuss, you'll have time for that later too. But what if the information is vital? On the hunt.
Tell me about this phasmid you're looking for.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
What makes it difficult to find?
Good question. Being a phasmid of the order
I
suspect it may have also developed other specialized techniques to protect itself from predators or scientists in our present case.
Feel like I've seen this already, but okay, what kind of specialized techniques?
It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defenses that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex. But I cannot describe how these defenses work, much less how they evolved, without studying a live specimen.
Yes, it makes perfect sense. You're beginning to suspect there's something paranatural about this phasmid. A ghost insect, he said? These people are looking for a ghost.
So you're ghost hunters.
No, that is precisely what we're not. We are zoological specialists, looking for an extant species of phasmid.
How big is it?
I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodea zoensis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm. So,
What's so unique about this one?
typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for. Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of of any cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defenses, find out how it stayed hidden so long.
Okay, what have you discovered about it so far?
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts.
So no one's found one except for your wife.
Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
He just said his wife saw it, man.
I know it's real.
It's clear that his obsession with the phasmid is driven by something more than the pure pursuit of scientific advancement.
His wife saw it.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
What would it be like to grasp and hold onto something you think is next to you, or just behind you, like a trace of vapor you exhaled one spring morning as a child? This is what he's searching for. A spectre.
Lena said there's been a sighting of it here in Martinez.
Yes, the most recent sighting was by a couple of teenagers along the coast here. That's what brought us to Martinez specifically.
The ravers.
It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
Credible sighting, okay, not the ravers. Maybe it's died out?
I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
That's self-impregnation. It's born pregnant or something? but parthenogenesis?
Yes. The females don't need males to reproduce. Makes it easier for a species to survive in adverse conditions.
Females reproducing without males? A travesty, a crime against passion and common sense. Nah, I'm gonna go with this arouses no special feelings in me. Just gonna straight up say that.
And it shouldn't. Nature does not concern herself with ethical propositions. As a scientist, my interest is strictly dispassionate.
Alright, get going. Oh, and of course, I get the one with a bunch of locations that it says right before I end. Yeah, and I think the only thing I've got beneficial is that. Gotta get some perception at least a little bit. But that will be for next time. Well, still no Ruby? No, nothing, actually. There was very little progress. Currently, Kim must be very disappointed. But I've been having fun, and I hope you have enjoyed watching this, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.